What's up, squad? Um, Holy shit, what a beautiful morning. Sun is shining. Slept in a little bit today. I'm usually up at 5 during the week, and I got to get up at 6:15, which was absolutely huge. It is insane what a little bit of extra sleep can do. Like, completely game changing. My body feels refreshed. I was in bed last night, 9 p.m. Um, was probably asleep by 9:30, 10ish. So I mean, we're looking at a solid 8 hours of sleep, which is just absolutely impeccable. Um, Today, 5x5 RPE 8. This is a big one because next week we actually drop it down to RPE 5 for a deload week before going into RPE 9 week. So I'm looking to push a pretty solid 5x5 today. Last week I actually did the 5x5 all at 225. Probably let the ego get in a little bit in the way there. But we're going to see what we can do today. My buddy Joey, my best friend from college, is coming to hang out and will be lifting with us. Love the guy. But going to get warmed up here, a little bit of explosive work, and then we're going to hop on the bench and get down to it. And I'm going to be chatting with you guys as we go, my sets, and also a little bit about my new split that I've been doing because it has been a complete game changer. So stay tuned for that. Oh, here's a couple of movements that I love to start any workout off with. This right here is actually called the world's greatest stretch. And this is a freaking go-to right here. I mean, some spine mobility, some hip mobility, little all-in-one package. Oh, absolutely impeccable. Some cat cows. Look goofy, but it's good for the spine. Big range. Oh. And then I like to call these sky touches. Just rotating. Always a lot of spine work on my bench days. It just helps me feel loosened up, mobile, and just like honestly an absolute weapon. Having a healthy spine that can move is so key. So those are some of my go-tos. World's greatest, cat cows, alternating sky touches. Try them out. They're huge. So some pretty crazy shit. My best friend, like literally since I was born, our families have been best friends since we were little. Our older brothers are best friends. He's getting married this weekend, and I'm his best man. We're cruising out of town for it, and it's pretty crazy. It's just like wild shit to think like how fast life moves. Bro's getting married. I got a speech to write. It's going to be a great weekend. It's Thursday right now, and I actually leave tonight for the wedding weekend. The wedding is on Saturday. All our high school buddies, family friends. It's going to be a big party. It's going to be a great time. But it's just wow. I've just been like doing a lot of thinking about it, and it's just crazy how fast shit moves. But super excited about that.
It's the new whip, dude. What's up, brother?
Yeah, doing the rows like that. Gorilla rows. Gorilla rows. All right, we're doing some med ball power pushes. A little bit of explosive work before we tap in on the bench. Got my boy Joey Gills here. Joey and I met when we were like 13 playing water polo, and we were roommates for 3 years in college. Now Joey works as a fireman, and he's a great guy. He's going to be benching with us, so stay tuned. I was just telling my buddy Joey that my brother and I got to have Nathan Adrian on our podcast yesterday, and that episode will actually probably come out today or tomorrow. For those of you who don't know who Nathan Adrian is, he actually a 5-time Olympic gold medalist. He was a captain of Team USA. Swam at Cal, absolute dog. But I mean, he was like one of my favorite swimmers growing up. And crazy story, I actually did this Cal swim camp when I was like 10 years old with a bunch of Cal swimmers that ran it. And they brought out Nathan as like a surprise guest. And I got to get like a picture with him. And so I went and found that picture. I had to scroll back like 15 years on my mom's Facebook. And then I got to take another one with him yesterday. So it's kind of crazy to have those pictures 15 years apart. But it was super cool to get to chat with him. And it was a legendary episode. So if you have a sec, go check it out. It's called the Aqua Strength Podcast. And like I said, the episode will be out today or tomorrow. We shall see. Bench time.
What was that for? GLP-1.
Just poured some GLP-1 in this cup. No, I just got some pre-workout. I'm up to a plate now. Actually, I was wrong also. It's a 4x5 today, which is huge. It's going to be 4x5 for the RPE 8 week and then also the RPE 9 week, which is nice because sometimes 5 sets at a RPE 8 or 9 can just be a little bit too much. But tapping a plate here. Joey and I are shooting the shit, catching up, having a good time. And see how this one feels. Very nice. Beauty. All right, let's see it, Joseph.
I've been lucky hitting the dumbbell bench, dude.
You guys, there is some people who are just not built for bench press because of the structure of their body. And I'll tell you right now, Joey has a 7-foot wingspan, and this man was not built to be benching. But look at that. That's a nice little bench press you got going there, Joey.
It's 5, right?
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't really counting reps for the warm-up. But that was good. Good job. Alrighty, we up to 185. Like I always tell you guys, this is a pretty good telltale weight where you lift it and you can kind of see where you're at for the day, have a better idea of, is it going to be, solid day on the bench, or am I going to have to work a little bit harder to make something happen? Not too bad. Feels all right. We're up to 2 wheels next. See what we're at. Let's go.
Did you say it's your least used wheel?
Least used wheel. Probably the plate. Probably 45. Kids just don't use them that much. It depends, though. I don't know. Like when we had the high schoolers in here, they'll use the plates. Yeah, no, I'm so itchy right now. This freaking pre-workout is geeking me out. I think it's because I haven't eaten anything today, too. All right, we got 225. This will probably be my first set, I think. Joey's going to give me a lift off. Hey! I'll count you down 1 sec. 3, 2, 1. Mine. Dude, every time I pushed, my face got like progressively itchier. It was like burning by the last rep. Woo! Not too bad, first set. All right, Joey's going 195. Gonna look nice. Yeah, honestly, I think pinky, like right inside that ring right there, would probably be pretty good. Yeah, count me down. I'll give you a lift off.
3, 2.
Right there. Control it. You got it. Oh, that looked way better. There you go. Big push. Control. Breathe. Yep. There you go. Down, up. Exhale. Breathe. You're good. Last one. I'll help you a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Come on. Exhale. Yeah, there it is. All right. Set 2. We got 235 on. Feeling good. Joey Gills is going to give me a lift off here. When was the last time you benched, though? Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Mine. Perfect. Let's go. Not too bad. I'll take it. All right, last set here. I just got some live review from the bench master himself, my buddy Cade, who's helping me out with this program, actually. Fun fact about Cade, if I didn't already tell you this, he benched 385 when he was a junior in high school, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Apparently in that last set, though, well, I actually did 240 last set. Pretty smooth. Filmed it the other way, so I'll put it on YouTube, but it's going to look funky. My feet were just freaking dancing around, like twitching, so I'm going to try and put them in a spot that keeps them a little bit more stable and I can drive through if I need to. So the goal on this, just find a better position for them and make this look smooth. I took a step down 5 pounds. We're at 235 again, so here we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Mine. All right. Not a bad sesh. 225 first set, 235, 240, 235 again. All pretty good. I feel like that was a pretty true RPE 8. On that 240, that last rep might have been like an 8.5, but good day. Wrap it up here. All right, guys, so we wrapped up the bench. Pretty successful day, I'd say. I was just telling Joey how nice it is to have a person spotting here. It like literally makes it so much more enjoyable. Sometimes I'd be here like by myself, just straight up risking it. Okay, so this was RPE 8 week, 4x5 today. Next week, we're dropping down to RPE 5. I was just telling Joey this. It'll be kind of like a deload week, and then the week after that is RPE 9, which will be the last week of the program before I repeat it. It's been going well. Looking forward next week to kind of going a little bit lighter and like resetting. But the new split that I've been doing, push-pull legs, it's 3 days. I take an off day, and then I repeat it. So it's a 6-day training week. And honestly, it has just been like so refreshing and enjoyable. I just had been doing full body for over a year, which is great. And I was still making progress and definitely had some more juice to squeeze. But I just felt like with the goal of like benching 315, getting as strong as possible, it was just going to be a little bit better from a recovery standpoint to have an entire day dedicated to push, and then 2 days before I had to repeat that, to just really maximize recovery. And also just like mentally too, it's been really refreshing to just have like a change in scenery and be doing something new. I just haven't done something like this, like splitting it up like this in a long time. And I'm just having a lot of fun. So yeah, push-pull legs is the split right now. If you have any questions about that, feel free to drop a comment or shoot me a message, whatever. I'm more than happy to go a little bit more in depth on that. But I'd say overall successful bench day, 240 for 5 is huge. Definitely making some progress already, and I'm only 3 weeks in. So I'll keep you updated. See you next week for a little bit of a deload week. And yeah, have a great rest of your day.